Hey guys, Andy BTW here and welcome to the very first game at Dalymount Park for Bohs this season. I know it's match day 4, but we had our first home game at the Aviva against Rovers, which was the first game of the season, and then since then there was a 1-0 defeat in Derry and a 2-1 defeat in Cork. So after getting off to a flyer, we have really had some bad results, but the away to defeat the Cork is unbelievably bad. It was. I was watching that on the LOI TV and was not impressed, to say the least. It looked like a very much of last season's bad habits sneaking back in, where the midfield was alright, every other department all over the place. Strikers not scoring goals, defenders being shaky. It wasn't good, and I think Talbot needs to be dropped again. That goalkeeper who got the player of the year last year, he needs to be in goal. I'm sorry, I'm really bad with names. Names probably come to me in a minute. But yeah. So we played Drogheda tonight. And even though, you know, the season's just really started, Bohs are already begging for a win. Because, simply put, we needed to win that game against Cork. And we didn't do it. So, the goal is European football. And if that's going to be even an ambition for this season, there has to be something big done tonight, I think. There has to be a win to get ourselves back up the table a bit. Because you cannot accept defeats against Cork. You can't. If you're going to try and fight for Europe, that's what a relegation team would do. And if we do lose tonight, people are going to be saying again that maybe Bohs, this is the year they'll go down. Maybe the year Bohs' luck has run out, and people might have a point about that. There's only so long you can fight relegation for before eventually you do go down. And Bohs could be entering that side of things. They could, if we're not careful. Because it doesn't matter how good your team is, you can still always go down. So, yeah, the goal should be really fighting for Europe. Probably going to finish mid-table. I think this game will be a draw. I'm going to say a 1-1 draw. I think they'll score first, and we'll get a latest equaliser. That's what I'm going to say. I'll see you at Dalymount Park, and come on the Bohs. 2 years later, there's a bus. I just had to show the bus again. Like you all know, the bus is back. Probably going to be the highlight of the night for me. Come on the Bohs. Well, we got 1-0 down after like 15 minutes or so, and deserved to be Drogheda than the better team. I'm going to be honest, Bohs are not creating anything, and they punished us for it. Because of a lot of thinking that if we're going to get back in this game, but not good enough. Nowhere near good enough this is. Some strange players are playing from Reynolds today, but we'll have to do something big here. This is not acceptable. Hey guys, we're about half time now, 2 minutes from half time. It's still 1-0 to the Drogs, and what can I say? It hasn't been good enough from Bohs. There's no way, you can sugarcoat it. We've been bad. We have been bad today, again. I don't know, maybe bring on Clark, move that, you know, there's options on the bench, but whatever we're doing now, it's not working. There's not enough effort going in, too many crosses, have to sort something out. Hey guys, about 25 odd minutes left or so, still 1-0 draw. The Bohs have been not still good enough, to be honest. We have got a free kick here, we got a chance. And you remember back in the day, Jordi Flores' free kicks would go in with the tablet, so I know it's not him taking it, but hopefully something works. It's been a while since a free kick goal on the Andy BTW channel, so let's see if it can happen. We really need it. It should be any minute now. And the ref has to organise draw the wall. That was absolutely rubbish. Not a good day. See if we can rescue a point at the end like I predicted, but I don't think we will be today. Hey guys, we're into the added on time now. There's 5 minutes left. It's not looking good. It's looking like a Another disappointing night at Dalymount Park. Haven't really even looked like scoring to me, to be honest with you. Drogheda got the goal, they're holding on, and we might. That's a. Come on! It's just an awful display again, and I don't think Alan's going to have long left in that job. I've got to be honest, and I don't think he should be given more time. This is the team he puts out. Hey guys, Andy BW here, back after Bohs got beaten 1-0 by Drogheda yesterday at home for our third defeat in a row, and we only have 3 points out of a possible 12 at the start of this season. It has been horrendous, even for Bohs standards, and this is going to be a rant. It is going to be a rant, and it's going to be a rant of things have to change now, because something in this football club is rotten. It is. I don't know what it is, and it has been for a long time. I have no idea how a team like that is not winning these games or getting a point out of these games. It is beyond me. You know, Mouzet, Premier League striker he was for Sheffield United back in the day. Great midfield we have with Ross Tierney and stuff like that. How are we struggling? I don't understand it. I really thought this season with the team we had out there, you know, getting bested off Preston, he's a decent player, and things like that, that how is this team, I mean, this team is not going to struggle. This team will fight for Europe this season. No chance. We're going to be another relegation scrap. 100% we are. We don't sort something out very, very, very quickly, because you cannot be dropping those points against these teams. It's shocking. And I blame Alan for a lot of it, because, and no one know why, because I know people will tell me that, you know, the players have got to take some responsibility. I agree with that, but Alan has not been a good manager. Like Reynolds, he doesn't know what he's doing. He hasn't got a clue what he's doing. Like, give this an example. 2023, James Clark was our player of the season, he was. Barely gets a look in at times last season, he did. Barely got a look in. Just had to you know, keep coming off the bench, he did. And I'm there like, he won player of the season the year before. Why is he not playing every game? Why is he on the bench all the time? And same issue is happening now with Kakper. He won player of the season last year, the goalkeeper, he won it. Why is Talbot back in goal? No offence to Talbot, he's been a great servant for the club, but Kakper is what Bohs probably need in goal right now, not Talbot. I have no idea what we're doing. And not just that, Parsons, he had a great game against Rovers, doesn't play again until yesterday. What on earth is he doing with the team selection? I'm so lost with his tactics and team selection. He's an assistant manager. He's not a manager. And I know people will say it's 4 games. We sacked Devine after 4 games last season. And you know you don't like going down that route, but I was one of them who wanted to give Devine a bit more time, I did. Because he could beat the little teams, Devine, but he couldn't beat the big teams in the derbies. Reynolds is different. He can get results against the big teams, but against your Corks and Drogheda, your bread and butter games, he can't do anything. He can't. He's not good enough. He is not good enough for Bohemians. He's not. And he needs to go very, very soon, I think. The Waterford game, he will be given to that because it's so close to the next game. But for him, I'm already looking at him. He's in massive pressure on that game. He's got to get a result out of that. If he loses 4 in a row, honestly, we might pull the trigger on him already this season. He might be gone. And nobody can blame us. You know, we're not good enough. We cannot be in a relegation scrap again. With all the new stadium talk for next season or whatever happening, the club right now cannot financially cope with being in the 2nd division. And if something doesn't change very soon, we will be in the second division. So yeah, been me, and I will see you in the next one. Before I go, actually, I might do a vlog tomorrow. I think I'm going to be going to Carlo for the day. If you want to see a vlog for me and Carlo, let me know in the comments. Just type in Carlo or something, and I will do that vlog for you. But anyway, been me, and I will see you in the next one.